Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds. Another edition of I've had this for over a year and I have not gotten around to reviewing it. So without further ado, let's talk about Lattafa Emeer. And I've definitely worn this enough for a review. I actually forgot that I hadn't reviewed it. Let's go ahead and go over the notes and what people are saying that it smells like and then what I think. So, this is going to have a lot of spices, but a lot of other things too. You're going to have lemon, clary sage, bergamot, and juniper berries, white tea, sandalwood, cardamom, olibanum, and then ambergris, cedarwood, cashmere, and patchouli. But what this really breaks down to is, for me, it's a pretty spicy fragrance with a sweet citric note that honestly stays for most of the life of the fragrance. And it's got this nice woody background. And the woodiness, I think you're gonna get a lot of the sandalwood. Cedar, sure. Let's, yeah. Spices and citric notes are the ones that are gonna be like what you're gonna smell the most. It has a sweetness to it too. I mean, the citruses are sweet in here. The sandalwood is there. I think it's a little bit more pronounced than the cedarwood. Anyway, you're gonna smell a nice woodiness. The sandalwood doesn't actually go creamy on this one. Spicy citrus. That's what I get pretty much from beginning to end. You're gonna get a little bit more of the woodiness as it dries down, but I think that the citrus stays present. It may not be as pronounced as the beginning, but it's still there and it's still providing a nice sweetness to the fragrance. And when I say beginning to end, we're gonna talk about the performance in a second. I wanna talk to you guys about what this is compared to. Somebody, and fragrance gets compared to Town and Country, but I was in one of the fragrance Facebook groups and somebody had both of them and was saying that they were crazy close, which is kind of wild to me because Clive Christian Town and Country is a pretty pricey fragrance. And I, wouldn't really think that Lattafa is even trying to go for that. Because, I mean, I don't know, like being able to make something for the price that you make this and being able to make something for, I think they're like around the $300 mark. You can get them cheaper in the discount groups for, 50 mil. I don't know. That just sounds wild to me. Either way, that's what this seems to be compared to the most. Let me make sure it's Town. Yeah, Town and Country. I've never smelled that one. To my recollection, the only time I've ever smelled any Clive Christians is at a boutique in New York, like years ago with my buddy Kari. That was like the last time I went to all these niche boutiques and it was a really cool experience and I'm hoping to do it again this year. But back to the fragrance, it comes in a really big presentation. It's in the garage. I really don't feel like getting it right now. When you open the box, it kind of lights up. It's gaudy. It's a lot. The bottle is interesting. It has like this mushroom cap and basically has this like plastic gold over the glass. You either love it or you hate it, but the juice itself, really nice, sweet, citrus, and spicy. Really like it. I feel like the citruses really balance the spice out and it makes it a really fun fragrance to wear. But let's go ahead and talk about performance because I've worn it to work only once because I learned my lesson. This is not a work appropriate fragrance. This projects like a beast. Like this is one, I smelled it a little off my skin. Like I got wafts of it throughout the day. And I mean the entire day, like the 10 hours, like the commute, the shift, everything. This doesn't really go away. Like this has to be washed off. And even then it might have to be washed off a second time. But the projection is wild because I wasn't even in the area and someone commented, "Is that Sarah I smell?" So it's loud. Yeah. I will never wear it to work again because even when you wash it off, like it's still on your skin and people are still gonna smell it. Sillage, loud. Projection, loud. Longevity, eternal. This is probably my most, I wanted to say it's probably my loudest Lattafa, but it might be one of my loudest fragrances. It's definitely top 3 if it's not number 1. So if you're looking for a performance beast, absolutely start here, especially if what I'm talking about is something that appeals to you. But again, you're gonna get really nice citruses and spices. Like that's gonna be front and center and you're gonna get that sandalwood in the background. A little bit ambergris, of course, which honestly is probably what makes it push out so hard. Yeah, it smells really good. I honestly think that the tea is kind of like blended in with the citruses, so if you're looking for it, you'll find it. Juniper is there, giving it a nice freshness. I think that if you like things like clary sage, cardamom, kind of citrus notes, with a little bit of that tea that honestly is blended really well with the citrus notes, and a nice woodiness. I mean, a lot of fragrances have a woody backbone, so I don't think that that's really something I'd have to announce too much. I think the sandalwood was really nice in here. I think all the notes are blended really well. I will also disclaim, I do think you have to kind of let this one sit. I like it a lot more now than I did a year ago. Although I did like it a year ago. It was never like too screechy or anything like that, but I do think that over time it gets better and better. In terms of who can wear it, absolutely anybody. I don't think it leans in either direction. If the notes that if like clary sage and juniper lean masculine on you, I'll say that. On me, because of the sweetness from the citrus, I think it leans pretty unisex, but I think just based on the clary sage and the juniper, I think some people would say that this leans masculine. I do think that it's for anybody age-wise. I think it has enough sweetness for a younger person, but I do think that this is like a really nice dressed up fragrance, which kind of leads us into where you could wear it. You could wear it anywhere. However, I'm just going to say it. I think you should wear it outdoor because it's loud. I don't believe that it's work appropriate. And if you do wear it to work, it's one spray behind the neck, no more than that. I just think that this is something that you want to wear when maybe projection isn't going to be a problem for you. So, yeah, not like a enclosed situation. I wouldn't wear it to a date night because that's like a more intimate occasion. But anything you're doing outdoor, especially if you want to project, I absolutely wear this. And to be honest, although the notes kind of say, you know, spring, summer, I think you could wear it year round. Now the notes are more appropriate spring, summer. Like if you're going to a pool party, this is a killer. But the spices in here, I think lend to you being able to wear it year round and the projection. Yeah, it's a really, really nice one. Again, spring, summer, if you want something loud, you're going somewhere and you want to project a little bit, absolutely rock it. But don't shy away from wearing it in the fall and the winter because I think it's going to do a really good job. Compliments. This should get you compliments just based off of the projection. The scent profile, I feel like if you're not wearing it in an inappropriate atmosphere, again, where it's like closed in and you're projecting too much, yes, it's going to be a compliment getter. Again, it's got enough sweetness and it's got enough spice and it's got enough freshness to where I think it's going to work for a lot of people. Is this going to work for everybody? In terms of compliments, I think like most people are going to enjoy this on you. Do I think that this is something that anyone can just go out there and pick up? Probably not. Because when something like projects to this level, you want to make sure that you like, you know, the note profile. I like it. I think the spiciness is like perfectly blended with the citrus notes and the woody notes. I think they did a really fantastic job on this. And again, when you let it sit for a while, it is incredible and it just gets better and better. Bang for buck. I'm just going to put how much it's going for up here because I like to guess at how much I got it for. And for some reason, I lowball everything and I'm always like $10 to $15 off. So this is about how much it goes for. And I think this is a great price because it's a Lattafa. I know it's going to be a great price. And anything that performs this well with this price is incredible. If you've tried this, comment down below. Let people know what you think. As always, remember to like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to my channel. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.